Hello friends, now from this video we'll start working on the development plans. So we need a setup. In this video we'll install a Laravel setup as well as connect with the database. So to install Laravel setup into my local system, I will prefer Laravel documentation. Back to browser. So I am on a website called laravel.com, which is the official website of Laravel framework. Simple, click on documentation button, it will redirect to a documentation page. So here in this page, I will search for Composer. Pressing enter. Now I can see here a Composer command. It means I will use Composer to install Laravel version 10 into my local system. So let's copy that. Back to slide. So this is all about the Composer command. If I will talk a little bit about this command here. So Composer space create-project space Laravel space example-app. So in this command Composer space create-project, this is the basic command of Composer. After that, here we have Laravel / it means we are creating a project by the help of Composer in Laravel, and this is all about the setup name. So instead of calling example-app, let's call it as Laravel-basics. If I will copy the whole command, back to project terminal, I'm inside a tutorials folder. Let's go inside folder structure. We can see it is totally empty. So I will go here and type that command. Let's press enter. Now we can see installation now started. We need to wait for a while. And now we can see our setup installed. If I go into folder structure, we can see here we have a Laravel setup, that is Laravel-basics. If I go inside that, now we can see we have multiple folders and multiple files. So what I will do, I will go and open this setup into my VS Code editor. So right click, open with other application, choose Visual Studio Code and click on select button. So successfully, I have opened that setup into my VS Code editor. So let's execute this setup into browser so that we can see all about successful landing page. So back to project terminal. Let's clear console first. Now I will type ls, which lists files and folders. Now we can see here our project setup. So I will go inside that cd Laravel-basics, and inside this Laravel setup I will type our first command, that is php artisan. Once we execute php artisan, it will list all about the commands which is of CLI, it means command line interface, which is responsible to handle each specific task inside Laravel. So if I press enter, now we can see a bulk of command list. So from these commands we can use a single command for now, that is serve. If we go at the top of this command list, so here we can see a command called serve. If we find its single line description, so it serves the application on the PHP development server. It means once we use this command, that is php artisan serve, it will start PHP development server. Let's use that. So I will clear my console, php artisan serve, press enter. Now as we can see, our development server started. To access application, we need to open a URL, that is localhost, means 127.0.0.1 8000 port. So right click, open link. Now it will start our default landing page. This seems that our Laravel now successfully installed into our local system. Now next we need to connect with the database. So to connect with the database, we'll use a special file of Laravel, that is .env. Back to editor, go inside setup, search for .env, and here's the file. Now from this file we'll use some variables, that is db_connection, _host, _port, _database, username and password. It means in these variables, it means these are environment variables. So in these variables we need to pass database connection string values. Once we pass valid details, then this application will connect with that database. So first thing first, we need to create a database. So I will go inside my phpMyAdmin, click on databases. So I will call it as Laravel-basics. Click on create button. Now we can see our database now created. So what I will do, I will copy the database name, back to editor, go inside .env file, it means environment variable files, db host, that is localhost, which is okay. Go here inside database. So we have Laravel basics, inside username, root is okay, and for password, in my case, admin@123. So successfully, we have installed a Laravel setup as well as connected with the database. If I go here, let's reload landing page one more time. Now we can see we have installed Laravel setup. From the next video, we'll see some more development part. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.